Radio Al-Ansaar presents Ramadan in Overport. Please note that the characters in this drama are fictitious and do not resemble any real-life person or family, and if so, is pure coincidence. Ramadan in Overport is produced and directed by Sabra Sheikh Hasib, narrated by Nishal Sarwan.
Ramadan in Overport Season 2 features 4 families who live in the TK mansions, owned by Mr Tahir Kareem, a self-absorbed megalomaniac. Flat 1 sees the Jhazbhai family whose son's social ills see the family name dragged through the mud. Within the walls of Flat 13 resides the Ahmad family, your pretty average couple with a daughter who's always the talk of the town. Flat 17 sees the Karwa family, a family steeped in the Deen but are heavily afflicted by circumstances. And finally, the Ismail family of Flat 21. Each with their own issues. A father who's just been paid out from his firm, a nagging mother, a married son who can't be with his newly found soulmate, and a deranged domestic who keeps helping herself to the fridge. This Ramadan, will we see a change of heart?
Welcome, O Ramadan.
TK Mansions is one of those apartment buildings where you would find just about every kind of family. Ramadan in any home is a time when vices are avoided and spirituality increased. Or so they say. How Jhazbhai is biting the bullet by flushing away Zakir's drugs on the eve of Ramadan, in hope that over the next few weeks he'll try at the very least. Something tells me this wasn't exactly how she'd hoped he'd react. As for Bilal, B is for bingo on any good night.
Ma, what the hell? What in the world did you just do?
Shut it, Zakir. I've had enough. You sniff my money away 11 months of the year. Don't you even think you can get away? Especially now it's Ramadan.
How do you know Ramadan has even started?
You're so buzzed. You can't even hear the radios on. What's wrong with you, boy?
What's wrong with me is that you've just flashed away 2 grand's worth of coke. Do you know how painful that is?
Or 2 grand's worth, huh? Do you know how painful it is every time you steal my jewelry for your drugs? Every time you sell one of my antiques? I must be in so much of pain I should be lying in hospital.
You talk so much about me. What about Bilal? Where's Bilal? Only Zakir causes flops. Bilal's gambling is nothing, isn't?
How dare you backchat to me? I'm your mother. Do you know what my status is?
On BBM or WhatsApp? Ah, mad woman, what are you breaking things for? I can't be a hermit, okay? I'm not like Alia from Flat 13. I don't even know if that girl really exists. Haven't seen her since the time we were small. Why they keep her inside there? No one knows.
Mind your own business, Zakir. Everyone knows how hard that girl studies. Go, get ready for Taraweeh. And if Uncle Yunus phones and tell me you're standing outside the masjid, you'll need to find a shelter for tonight.
That Uncle Yunus? He only complains, like his children are so perfect. That daughter of his, how she ran away.
Enough! Ramadan, control your tongue. If you have nothing nice to say, just keep it shut.
Lakama, latest then. But how you flush 2 grands away like that? Like we're sitting on a gold mine.
You keep bringing that filth into our home, and I will keep flushing it down. I am ashamed of your behavior. You are a grown man, Zakir. When will you start being responsible?
From the time the Bali left, you've been hard with us. No love, ma. Anyway, I'm splitting.
All those years ago, when Babu left, no one was there for me. I had to be strong and bring up the boys. They don't even know what I've been through.
In Flat 17, Aziz Ahmad is nervously peeping through the window. Having just heard Hafiz Wadi announce the moon sighting, he gazes up to the sky. He, Aisha and Alia will attend Taraweeh tonight. The smell of chai boiling over the stove wafts through the apartment, reminding Aziz of happier times.
Aziz, close that curtain. You know how everyone tries to peep through? I don't know what they're expecting to see.
Aisha, I just want to see the moon. Imagine how beautiful it must be in Cape Town.
Stop imagining. I've never been there, so I won't know. You know you promise to take us every year, but you don't.
I'll take you. Let Alia graduate. I promise I will take you.
After Alia graduates, there'll be a string of men lined up outside this door. You know how beautiful she is.
Gloating isn't nice, Aisha. Make shukr to Allah for whatever good Alia has.
Well, she certainly got her good looks from me. And for that, I'm grateful. Imagine if she looked like you.
I'm sure that would be a nightmare for you.
Oh, goodness. They're at it again. You would think such Mubarak nights are here, they would tone it down a bit.
Sis, man, don't be judgmental. You know what a hard time Auntie Hawa has been having since Uncle Babu left? Those boys haven't any shame.
How Uncle Babu left too, what? That girl is young enough to be his daughter. What Auntie Hawa must have gone through. You know, these things are becoming so common these days.
Hey, enough backbiting, Aisha. You know it's as good as eating the flesh of your brother. Try and hold your tongue this Ramadan.
Meanwhile, in the other room, Alia is on the phone, unbeknown to her parents. Alia isn't planning on reading Taraweeh this evening. She and her best friend have other plans.
Mariam, I've been studying so hard. I just need some chill time. You know how my parents are, always on my back about studies.
I know, Alia, but it's Ramadan now. We can't just skip Taraweeh.
But I haven't seen Dylan in forever. We'll be quick. We'll just take a quick walk to the store around the corner.
What if we get caught?
Mariam, stop being such a scaredy cat. Are you in or not?
I have a bad feeling about this. Can't you see him after campus tomorrow?
Whatever, Mariam. I'm seeing him tonight, with or without you. Okay, Mariam, I've got to go. See you at Taraweeh.
Alia, who are you talking to? And you're not even ready.
It was just Mariam, Mom. She's also coming to Taraweeh.
Okay, hurry up. You know I like to be in the front row.
Front row? No, Mom. Mariam and I are standing right at the back.
Fine, whatever. Just hurry and get done. You know your father will be ready just now.
Tonight, as is every eve of Ramadan, Flat 17, the Karwa household, is filled with emotion. Anwar Bhai has his Quran out, loudly reciting Surah Baqarah with translation ahead of the first Taraweeh. Wife Amina and daughter Fatima are dutifully filling samosas to store away for the month ahead.
Anwar, samosa party is getting so expensive nowadays, and as for pastry, I don't think we'll have much pies this Ramadan.
Cost of living is higher than ever. Petrol price getting higher every month. Soon I'll even have to sell my small Toyota.
Nah, Anwar, make dua doesn't come to that. How will we get around? To ask for lift these days is so difficult. Everyone has their own things to do.
End of the year I'll be retiring, Amina. We need to start putting some money away for the rainier days. You know, Grant barely covers anything these days. And this landlord, Mr. Kareem, don't know how much longer he'll be patient with us. As it is, he grunts when he walks past me.
Mommy, Daddy, don't stress about all that now. At least we have samosas to eat. Imagine some people, they don't even have a kajur to break fast with.
Oh, Fatima, my child. Allah has blessed you with so much sabr and wisdom. Alhamdulillah.
Amina walks over to the window and looks out to the car park.
Looks like Aisha and Alia are going for Taraweeh again this year. I get so worried about Alia some days. Aisha is at work till so late, and Alia is mostly left to her own devices. And I see these days there's a boy that drops her off downstairs.
Maulana Yusuf, Assalamu alaikum. Kem cho?
Walaikum salam, Anwar bhai. Alhamdulillah, tamay kem cho?
Haruche, Maulana, can't complain. How is mother and father?
Alhamdulillah, Allah shukr, they both well. Pa got a little bit flu, my usual aches and pains, but Alhamdulillah.
Maulana, chai Juwech?
No, Jazakallah, Auntie Amina. Maybe when we come back, I'll pick Anwar bhai up every night for Taraweeh, inshallah.
Allah bless you, Maulana. And please talk to him. He keeps worrying about everything.
Don't worry, Auntie Amina. I'll sort him out. Allah Hafiz.
Fatima, lock the gate and the door. Even in the flats these days, it is getting dangerous. And don't open the door for anyone.
Daddy, don't worry. Mommy and I will be fine. Go, make lots of dua for us. Oh, and Maulana, make sure Daddy sits on a chair. He started getting heavy breath recently.
In the Ismail household, things are pretty much upside down as usual. Mr. Ismail is going over his statements for the 100th time. Yasmin is being a nag as usual, and Zakaria is having wife issues once again. And Tandi? Well, Tandi is hot onto something. But what?
Tandi, where is my grey kurta? Why are none of these white wines ironed? You know I'm performing Tarawih this year. Shabnam told you.
Hey, Bas, why are you shouting? You know I finish work at 5. My watch tells me it's now 10 minutes past 5.
Hey, listen here, don't get smart with me. Find a grey kurta and iron it. I'm leaving in 15 minutes.
What this one thinks? I'm his wife. No wonder she keeps running to her mother's house.
Tandi, ma, why are you upsetting Zach again? You know how he is when Shabnam pulls a disappearing act.
Oh, madam, that face isn't pulled up because he's missing Shabnam.
What do you mean? I'm confused now. Tandi, everyone knows Zach has been down because of Shabnam going away so often.
What, madam? I heard him.
Heard him what? Wait, hold on. I need to get Big Bass in here. Mohammed!
In walks Muhammad Ismail.
Yasmin, what on earth are you screaming so loud for? The whole of Overport can hear you.
Just keep quiet, you. Listen to what Tandi is saying.
No, Tandi. If this is about the increase, it's not happening.
No, Big Bass. We'll talk about my wages issue later. This is about Zakaria.
What about Zakaria?
I heard him talking to a lady on the phone.
Of course he was. Shabnam is at her parents' place.
Well, Bass, isn't slow, Shabnam? This was a different lady.
Did you hear her voice? So then how did you know?
I heard him say...
In walks Zakaria.
What's going on in here? Where's my kurta, Tandi? Shouldn't I wash and iron my own clothes?
Tandi, could sort Zach out, please. Mohammed, what is she saying?
Just leave it for now, Yasmin. Tomorrow you can ask her when Zach is out of the house.
This is so unlike Zach. I just don't understand.
Ramadaan in Overport Season 2, produced and directed by Sabra Sheikh Esab, compiled and narrated by Nishal Sarwan. Ramadaan in Overport Season 2 is a proud production of Radio Al-Ansaar. Zakir, played by Shiraz Sheikh. Hawa, played by Asya Ahmad. Aziz, played by Yasin Khan. Aisha, by Shazia Kathri. Alia, by Sakina Esab. Mariam, played by Cassandra Zungu. Anwar Bhai, played by Shiraz Basa. Amina, played by Aisha Ismail. Fatima, played by Fatima Khan. Maulana Saluji, played by Kari Kaki. Mohammed, played by Arif Saib. Yasmin, played by Sauda Basa. Tandi, by Tobeka Njapa. Zakaria, played by Yusuf Syed.
Ramadaan in Overport, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 6:30 p.m.